everyone. I'm Dr. Elizabeth Sanchez Arvizu, and welcome to another episode, finally, of A Pinch of Everything. Today, I convinced David for us to talk about husbandos and waifus. Mainly because I am doing this with my good friends from Mind Brain Movies. But we're doing like a different thing. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. But point being is that yes, I wanted to have a list. I wanted to do a tier list, but then a lot of the tier list or like the list of like, husbandos and waifus, it, there is like a big chance that I just have not seen the movies or shows or whatever. So I wanted to make sure that we chose characters that we have actually seen. So David and I we came up with a list of six. So three husbandos and three waifus, and there will be some honorable mentions. So we're going to be talking about that today. And this is the longest intro in the history of ever. Thank you so much for sticking around for that.
There have been longer. Shut up and let's start. 3, 2, 1.
Yes. Well, did you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
No, wait, hold on. Are we gonna switch out, or are we gonna go like husbando and then waifu, or are we gonna go like waifu and then husbandos? Or are we
Uh
gonna do one of each and
no,
then until we get through it?
No, I thought we could just I guess I can say a husbando and you can say a husbando, but we just do like all the husbandos first and then all the waifus first.
All right.
I mean later, afterwards. You know what I was gonna say? I was like, well, in terms of like who goes first, we should play rock, paper, scissors, but then you would just cheat.
Yeah.
So
I don't have a camera.
so
No,
anyway,
you know
I'm
what? You see the dragon in the background right there?
yeah,
That's my rock / paper and scissor. You're welcome.
no.
I win automatically because I'm just that good.
Mine's a lightsaber. I win. Um I'm gonna start first then. And to the surprise of nobody, oh wait a minute. So there we did have some sort of like distinction between like what husband like where to choose the husbandos and waifus from, because we didn't want to like. Well, I don't know if we would have chosen like the same ones just in general anyway, but David chose husbandos and waifus from video games and anime, right? And I
Yep.
chose from like other animated movies and like live actions. So um so yeah. But again, my first husbando, to nobody's surprise, is Loki.
Oh
Because
wow, I didn't see that coming.
I know,
Okay.
right? Like who would have
I lied. I
thought?
saw it coming from a mile away.
In the Mind Brain Movies one, I have been in my binge watching like anime era for a while, so I have like these husbandos I really want to talk about because I just like seen those shows, and they were anime, and I knew that you were gonna talk about anime, so I wasn't gonna be able to talk about anime husbandos this time around. So I was like, I'm gonna talk about it in the other podcast. But then I was sad because then I was like, oh no, I pigeonholed myself because I'm only choosing from like anime. And now I'm like, I can't talk about Loki, but I could talk about Loki here. So everyone is welcome for me talking about Loki again.
Sure, sure.
Um, yeah, so some reasons why Loki would be a good husbando. He's sexy. He hella smart. He played by Tom Hiddleston. So you know. Wait. What are the other reasons? David, what reasons have
How
I
do you not
given you?
know this? Why are you asking me? He is your boo, not mine, okay?
Yeah, but I've talked your ear off on Loki like all the time. Listen, he's strong, he's probably rich, and
He's not
even
that
if
strong. Are we talking about physically or magically?
magically.
So he's knowledgeable. And also he's very cunning.
Yeah,
And
see
also
what
he's
he
really
said.
good with people and he has sex with horses.
Wow,
It's
David.
mythology. It happened and he had a baby that he gave to his dad and his dad rides it like an animal. Have you thought about that? that like his dad actually rides his
Listen,
son's
I'm going
his
with the
grandchild
Loki.
like an
I,
animal?
no, no, no.
It's
I'm going with
wild.
the Loki in the MCU because I like how Tom Hiddleston portrays him. I'm not going with the Loki like in like mythology or like on other like areas or whatever because those I'm not familiar with those Loki, those Lokis or whatever. But yeah, so and I think he would be a good husbando because he in the like the latest season of Loki, we saw that he can change and he can learn and he's very dedicated now to helping his friends and stuff. So like I think he would be a good husbando. If you would like to know more reasons as to why I think Loki will be a husbando, you can go ahead and check out the video where I like just talked about Loki for like an hour. And in order to give David more time to talk, I'm just gonna have David go next.
Yay! So my husbando is straight up ya boy Roy Mustang from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, or just the for regular Full Metal Alchemist.
Wait,
Now,
have you read the
the
manga?
no, of course not. But I
Fake
did
fan.
watch Brotherhood. What do you mean fake fan? That shit wasn't even done when Full Metal Alchemist was over, and then Brotherhood came out with the finished thing. See, I know the trivia. Okay, I told you and taught you the trivia. Okay, so the reason why
I
Roy
even watched
is
it.
husbando material
Hmm.
is, have you seen that sexy man snap his fingers?
Listen,
That he is hot with a
you
capital hot.
you brought
Okay.
it up. You brought it up because I think I was thinking of my husband list for the other podcast, and then I asked David. I was just curious to see like how quickly people could like come up with a husbando waifu list. So I asked David, and David like thought about it for a second, and he brought Roy Mustang up, and I was like, "Listen, I have never seen that show, but I am very familiar with that scene." And I was like, "Yes, that is sexy." He just keeps going like that, and I'm like, "Yeah."
That's what I'm saying. And not only that, he is very dedicated to his friends. Okay. He is a person that values his friends and is very um he how do I put this? Besides being sexy, he is a very strong person with a powerful personality as well.
Okay.
He is unshakable in his morals and what he believes is right. And when you tell him, hey, yo, this is kind of wrong, here is the evidence, he's going to be upset. He's not going to like it, but he will change.
Oh,
This
okay.
is
I
why
like
he's
that.
husbando material. Okay. That's how you do a tier list. You're welcome, internet. I'll be honest. This
Wait,
is the most husbando that has ever husbanded.
I
This is
mean,
not a surprise that he's on this list, by the way.
yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
and a real quick aside for those that don't know, I am bisexual, which means that I would. He's a sexy, sexy man.
You're
And
like, if
also
you,
his voice actor. Oh my god.
David, David, you're like, I would if he was real.
Matt Reeves, he's real to me. Okay. He's real to me.
Okay.
Freaking
Wait, what am I saying? Wait,
I
next one.
don't know.
Next one on my part. Um, listen, listen. This next one is someone I would marry once they become an adult. Okay? Like, not
Wait, hold on. Listen, a lot of people have been outed recently, okay? Don't be the next one
outed in what?
for being fucking creepy.
I'm not crazy. Is it
Have you seen your face in the mirror lately?
it's an animated character, okay? Not real.
Sure, sure. Go on.
But okay, like as an adult, right? As an
Okay.
adult. And actually, to be fair, I was also a teenager when I started watching this. So I think Suko is very husbando material.
Uh,
What?
uh, uh,
What?
Child,
Well, he is a child, but
you
listen.
freak.
Well, like even like in Korra, we see him as a, like an old man, but he's still very
Now
much
that
like
Zuko is sexy.
he's still very much like passionate about what he believes. He's still trying to make it right. He went through this whole like essentially like healing journey for himself, and then so he proved that he can change, and follow what's right. He has a lot of friends. He cares about his friends. He's trying to help his crazy sister. You know, his kids are great. Like he's great husband material. Like what? Like yeah.
That was so descriptive. I love it. Okay. It was so majestic. The amount of words that you could have used, I mean, you used a lot. My God. Congratulations.
No,
I
listen.
love that your vocabulary is beyond the third grade. Good for you.
No, no, David. So, like, I think there's like a interview that I did with someone, and one of the comments for that interview is like, "You need to stop saying the word like." And then I was like, for like about a week, I felt kind of bad about that comment because I was like, "Fuck no!" I'm like really conscious of the fact I'm saying like a lot, and I didn't get it. I don't understand. Like, okay, once it's like out on YouTube, I don't actually watch these things, right? Because I was there. So unless I have to edit them.
Disgusting.
But so I didn't understand what that comment meant. And I think it was in that same interview, the person that I interviewed, they like made a like a short version of it. Like they just got like a little clip out of it to put it on social media. And we were very excitedly like talking about something, and in like a span of like 30 seconds I said the word like 40 times. I was just like, "Oh my god, it's like, yeah, it's like," and I just kept saying like. I was just too loud. Sorry. So I don't. Thank you for the person who wrote that comment. I just didn't realize how often I use the word like.
I do.
It's very unconscious on my part.
I had to live with that for years.
And did you even
Until
notice it at this point, though?
yes, it hurts every time.
Liar.
My ears. Ow, please.
And you went on this rant about my vocabulary and the words that I use, and my ADHD brain totally forgot about the words that I use. So I was like, "Wait, did I give a good description?" I think I gave a good description of Sugo. So anyway, yeah, he would be husbando number 2 for me when he's an
Hus-
adult.
Husbando number 2 for me is an adult. However,
Who
he's
is it?
married. Anyways, it's Tatsu from Way of the House Husband. Have you ever had a more dangerous man than a literal Yakuza guy? And then he is like the one that's taking care of like feeding you. He's the one taking care of the dishes. He's the one that's taking care of all the small amenities that have to be done around the house. And he treats it like the most serious thing around. Yeah, he might be married, but I am a homewrecker. This is a threat to anyone who has a husband out there.
Citation. I am a homebreaker.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna
Don't
hide behind it.
care.
I am a homewrecker. You have a house, I will break it.
I was like, so for based like a lot of your description, I was like, why didn't you choose Sanji then from One Piece? They're kind of like the same, similar.
Yeah, but I'm not a woman. Sanji wouldn't do that to another man or for another man. You see, I have to think about their character and characteristics. Okay? Unlike somebody else. Is you. You're that somebody else.
Okay. Wait. Wait, you haven't even talked about waifus yet.
We haven't finished the husbandos.
Yeah, but like, how do you know? Maybe I chosen like waifus that would do that.
Because
I
your
mean,
descriptions of your husbandos are
what about
terrible. I feel bad for them.
why? I
Getting
say
all neglected.
no, I said like they're intelligent, they're brave, they're sexy, like they're strong, they're passionate, they care about their friends and family. Like, what do you mean they're not? It's not a good description.
That's it? That's all you got? Yikes.
Shut up. Wait, wait. You already said your husbando number three for me.
Yeah.
I have been in love with this character for a long time. Well, not as long as I have been in love with Loki. And sadly, there isn't a lot of like new content for this specific character. And sadly, he does swing David's way.
Woo!
But I think he would be a great husbando because he's very strong, he's dedicated, and he just has this sort of like once he cares about you and he loves you, like he don't care about nothing else. Like he would just like be there to protect you and do what you want and let you do what you want, and he would just kind of like stand there and like help you out, whenever you need it. So
So a
I find
doormat.
that very safe. No, he's not a doormat. Because he is like, I mean, it's like one of those things where like like he'll let you do whatever, but like if you're harming yourself or whatever, he will like intervene and stuff. Like he has boundaries and stuff. Like it's a healthy thing. Like it's not like not a doormat. Damn, man. Anyway, so he is from a I believe it was it all started with a short novel, a Chinese short novel, and then it became a live action, and then I think it's an anime as well. And oh no, I forgot the name of the thing, David.
Wow.
I know I wrote down the name of the character, but I forgot to write down the name of the thing. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Hold on, I'm googling it right now. No, why did you just tell me? I just need to know what the name of the thing is. Okay, so the first time that I came across it was the something, but it's called on the Netflix series is called The Untamed, and the character is Lan Chan. Lan Chan. I am probably mispronouncing it, and I'm so sorry, but he's so cute. The character that plays him is also very adorable, and he's like supposed to be one of the strongest characters there, and he's so dedicated to his loved one, and I love
Nice.
that.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's it.
I just sort of assume everyone knows who Loki and Zuko are. So, yay. Anyway, go on. Who's your husbander number three?
My third husbando, number three, he was once a slave who was treated very terribly. He was essentially used as a workhorse throughout like most of his life until one day he was released from slavery via a revolution. So nowadays he spends his entire time freeing other people so they themselves do not go through the terrible fate that he once had, putting his entire faith in a revolution that, in all honesty, is pretty much leaving, or it's pretty much not going anywhere. Despite that, he still will fight his hardest until the day he dies, and that is Potemkin from Guilty Gear. Yeah, no, he has a sad backstory. He is a dedicated motherfucker. I love him. I love him a lot. And just to show you how cool he is, I will send you a picture real quick. Once I learned how to send pictures real
Like, why do I get? I feel like you're cheating for some reason. I feel like your descriptions of these characters, like you're getting them from like somewhere, like you're reading them out. Like I'm over here like struggling for words, being like, he cute and nice and sexy, and then you're like, oh, let me just write, tell you the like the background and autography of this person.
It's almost like I know the character,
I know
and
characters
that's why
too.
I like them. Isn't that
Mm.
wild? Ain't that crazy? Ain't that a little something something? You know what I'm saying?
Now you're sending it through Discord.
Let me see if this works.
Um,
It is not working. I have to save
why does your Discord say you're playing Balatro?
because I'm playing Belartra. I told you I have ADHD. I need something to fidget, and the best thing I can fidget with is a video game that allows me to like just go when I want to and stop when I want to.
Should we do the honorable mentions now, or should we save all the honorable mentions at the end?
I believe at the end.
All right. Well, that was our three husbandos. I did not organize mine in any sort of like way. I just That's just how I thought of them. I did. Okay, listen. I'm pretty sure I have like other husbandos. Like I'm just looking at a thing of like Itachi, and he was if he wasn't like wait, let me ask you this actually, David. How did you choose your husbandos? Like, legitly, if this person was like, or this character was like a real person, like you
Okay.
would marry them, or you would be kind of like, some of them have like some red flags I do not like.
Do I feel safe with this person, and would this person be loving?
That's how you chose them.
Yes. Yes.
I, uh, there's a lot of husbandos out there that I would not marry, but they're still sexy. But they have too many red flags for me, though. Like I wouldn't want to deal with all their
You
trauma
see it?
and villainy and stuff. See what?
Send it. Look at that sexy, sexy man.
Are you serious? He's a robot, David.
He's not a robot. There's a guy. There's a whole ass human being under that. That's like his armor and mask.
This mean nothing. Please, you guys, like
Mm.
do better.
What do you mean do better? I did better than you, fool.
Give me a picture that I can at least see the inside of the freaking armor. He looks like a robot.
Well, then Google Potemkin.
Huh.
Guilty Gear.
Too much
Too
work.
lazy? Well, then shut your face.
Anyway, all right, waifus. Oh wait a minute. My point being is that we did have like 20 minutes to make this list just before we started recording. So I'm pretty sure that there are a lot of other husbandos that I just kind of forgot about because throughout my life I have had a lot of husbandos. um but I kind of forget them. And a lot of them, they are in anime. And because David was doing anime, I just couldn't say them. But if you're interested to see which ones I would choose, head over to Mind Brain Movies channel and check that out. In the meantime, we are talking about waifus. And I kind of don't have waifus like on the top of my head. Like if somebody were to ask me like what were your waifus, I'm like, so I had to like open my Netflix and be like, what have I seen? And the first thing that came up was Brooklyn Nine-Nine. And then I was like, I love that show. There has to be a waifu in there. And there are lots of different types of waifus. But the waifu that I would just absolutely love to marry is Amy Santiago. She is a brilliant person. She's very passionate about her career. She's very dedicated. She is funny and she's competitive in like a almost in a funny way. She's very consistent, likes to organize things in a very specific way. I cannot be bothered with organizing things, and that's a problem. So that would be very helpful for me to have a wife that loves to organize. Um, so yeah, and she's so adorable and cute. And she is married now, and I'm pretty sure she has a kid. But like
Are
David said,
you as well a homewrecker?
I am also a homewrecker.
Shame. Shame.
So yeah, my first waifu is Amy Santiago.
Disgusting.
What do you shut up? Like, wait. And the actress is so adorable. Like she's sexy. She's good looking. You know. So yeah.
My first waifu is going to be someone that lives life to its fullest. She has seen the depths of literal hell and has hated it every step of the way. And as soon as she got out, the first thing that she wants to do is be a normal girl, essentially. She would like to go out with you. She will love you as hard as she can, and she will love to embrace every single moment with you. This is what it means to be crazy about you, because it's crazy about the love between you. It's Karlak from Baldur's Gate 3. Or, yeah.
And me over here, like trying to figure out like who is it? Who is
Yeah,
it? I'm
no,
like,
you
yeah,
don't
I
play
wouldn't know.
video games.
I know, I wouldn't know.
Yeah,
Just tell me what
Karlak
to do.
is like a 6 something foot tall red woman. She is a tiefling, and she was sent to the nine hells to serve under like a literal demon bitch. Um yeah, she is a sweet cinnamon roll of a person and sexy as fuck. Would.
Oh, you know what? Wait a minute. I don't even describe like the waifus or the husbandos. I think
Another.
I'm starting to see, but I no because I just talk about all the qualities about them that I love. You only say like one or two qualities. Like, what if they're not really like waifu or husbando materials? All you said is like she be crazy about you. What if she be
No,
a
no, I
crazy
said
person?
she's be crazy about the love between you.
Yeah, but what she be? What that could be? That can turn toxic really fast.
Yeah, but she's a sweet cinnamon roll.
So sweet cinnamon rolls can still be toxic, and now I'm hungry. I don't want a cinnamon roll.
See, look at that
Smells
toxic mindset
fat
right
as
there.
what? Anyway, me next. I kind of realized that I don't watch a lot of live action stuff. So my next two ones are actually animated. They're not anime though, but they are from animated movies. My first one is a very courageous warrior who basically had to, show everyone that she was brave and strong and also very smart. She has a close group of friends. She was going on adventures. She befriended dragons and loves them. And she is a sweetheart, like just very good looking. And it's Astrid from How to Train Your Dragon,
I
which
am completely biased towards How to Train Your Dragon, and this is the most valid person you have ever put in a list, just in general. Not like waifu or anything, like just in general.
listen, I kind of once I saw like the How to Train Your Dragon thing on Netflix, I was like, oh, I should also put Hiccup as a husbando because he would be a really great husbando. Like he is a really great husbando. And wait a minute, he Astrid is also married. Damn, I
Yeah,
am a
you
home.
home wrecker.
Huh.
That's wild.
Wait, the next one is also, I think, also married at this point now. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Well, technically, Suko is married. Lanchan is also married. Uh, Loki's the only one that's not really married. So yeah,
Yeah, because he's freaking
apparently
obese.
he runs in the family. We are just homewreckers.
What do you
Okay,
mean we?
yeah, but you said first. I'm just
I ain't no
affirming.
French. What do you mean we?
We wait. Do the laugh. Do the laugh.
Oui, baguette.
I love that. Um, listen, listen, David.
Yeah.
You know what we didn't think about?
What do you mean we?
We didn't think about VTubers. Maybe we should do another one where we talk about
No, that's
VTubers.
real people. That's no. Vetoed immediately. Get out of here.
David.
It's human beings, my guy. We're talking about characters, people that are fake.
You're like, uh, you're like, yes, I am a homewrecker, and I would totally smash this character. Uh, real people, ew, I would
No,
never
no, no. This is
get away
all
with
about
it.
respect. I respect their boundaries. Okay, you freak.
it listen, it's in a
Anyways,
very loving way. Like I would be in a very, good, healthy relationship with them. That
anyways,
means I see
my
them in very high
turn
thing.
for the waifu. Now, admittedly, I don't know much about like this character or how they are as a person.
Ooh,
Yeah,
fake.
I can admit it up front. Okay, I don't have to pretend. Get out of here.
You could actually have gotten away with doing that, like for reals, in the setup that we had before, where our desks were like right in front of each other. But now you're like on the other side of the house, so I ain't afraid. Come at me. Ew.
There you go. If I can't make you fear me, I'll make you be disgusted. That's my line of thinking right there.
Gross. Anyway, who's your waifu?
So
Number
this
two.
character has lived a very weird life. She has grown up in I believe it was like a temple monastery place where only sisters were allowed to live there, right?
Okay.
So when she was born, she was not necessarily born a woman. So they had to kind of disguise her as a woman for most of her life. And throughout the entirety of like her character arc, it's basically her discovering who she is and being comfortable with the person that she currently is. And that is Bridget from Guilty Gear.
Wait, what do you
Cute
mean she
as
wasn't
fuck.
born a woman? Like,
She has a penis. She's a guy.
yeah, yeah, but like,
Yeah.
does she identify as a woman?
Now she does. But at
Oh, okay.
first, she wasn't necessarily about that because it was something that was forced upon her
Yeah.
after like a certain age, and she had to go through an entire ordeal to basically go like, am I okay with this or not? At the end of the
Hmm.
day, turns out, yeah, she is very happy with who she is.
She married?
No, she's
Oh.
single and ready to mingle.
Is she ready to mingle?
Probably.
You're
Don't
like
worry,
in
I'll make sure.
you're like in my head she is.
What do you mean in my head?
Wait,
I
what?
will.
Now I'm curious, why was her gender needed to be hidden?
Fuck if I know, I didn't play the game.
Okay. When how do you know this character then?
I know enough. Okay.
Okay. Okay. My last one is one of my favorite heroine. I can't say that word. Whatever that word is. Uh, very strong, very dedicated. Cares tons about family. Um, man, and now I'm like really sad. Maybe I should have sat and thought longer about how to do the descriptions things. My descriptions suck. I am so sorry. Uh, should have. But she is very lovely. She's funny. She is witty, very intelligent, and she is not afraid of breaking cultural norms, which I dig, because I also am trying to break some cultural norms, um, in my IRL. Uh and oh, anyway, wait, I don't know what else to say. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. I'm hungry now. See, David, why are you talking about cinnamon rolls? Anyway, my third waifu is Mulan from Mulan.
You know what? That's respectable. I respect it.
Of course, as you should. You should respect all of my other ones.
No.
Okay, with the exception of maybe Amy Santiago and Lanshan, because you haven't actually seen those
Yeah,
shows.
I don't know who they are
Yeah,
as people.
but the other ones you should love
Eh,
and agree with me. And if you don't, there's something essentially wrong with you.
is it you?
What? No, I'm not with you. I'm over here in my room by myself
No,
with
no,
Canelo.
you're what's wrong in general.
Anyway, yes, Mulan. I was in between a couple of Disney princesses, and I did say earlier that I had a hard time coming up with the waifu list, but once I started thinking about waifus, I was like, there's so many waifus out there. Um, yeah,
Beautiful women all over the world.
yeah, nice, beautiful, strong, charismatic, witty, funny. Um,
Is that all you have?
Hair buff family. What do you mean? That's a bunch of characteristics.
Is that all you have?
Yes.
Is it
What's your
my
last?
turn?
Yes. What's your last waifu?
My last waifu is a person that has grown up in one of the most harshest environment. She thirsts for knowledge. She desires to know and understand the world that once existed. She is a person that, although deadly and very beautiful and pretty much a spy, uh, she still has a fun side to her. A one would say childlike wonder to the world that she now looks at. She is a very caring person. She loves her friends, treats them as family, and will do anything to keep them safe and keep them alive, as it were. Who am I talking about? I am talking about Nico Robin from One Piece. Sexy as
I agree with that one.
damn straight you do. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
I was like, I have nothing. I just yeah.
Yeah,
I
no,
second
she is
everything
a
you said.
wonderful human being.
Because earlier I was like, David, choose someone from One Piece. Because One Piece is David's favorite. And then I was like, you kind
Woo!
of have to represent One Piece. And then I was like, I wouldn't choose anybody from the crew as a husbando. They have too many red flags.
How dare you?
Luffy,
Why not Sanji?
Sanji is creep.
Sanji is a person that loves to the fullest and lives life to the utmost that he can. He is an extreme type person where he will love you to his extreme and he will be sad to the extreme.
Sanji,
That means
a
it's up to
creep.
you to keep him and his temperaments down. He will feed you the best food you have ever had. He will protect you because he is one of the most powerful people in the crew. And not
And those
only
are
that,
his green flags. But
yeah, not only
the
that, he is a
but
handsome
the
man. He knows how to dress, he knows how to act in high society, and he will beat the shit out of literally anyone you point at because you are a woman and therefore should be protected under his eyes.
see, that's kind of like a British flag right
See,
there.
you don't
But
even understand.
no, listen, David. He almost died in like the latest thingy that I'm reading. He almost died from like nosebleeds. That hints us to creep, bro.
Yeah.
That's not healthy. That's not okay. He causes too much drama. Yeah, like I have no time for drama. I have no time to babysit and whatever. No, not. I mean, I would love Sanji as a friend because then he'll still feed me. uh, Plus he has a curly eyebrow. No, I just can't. I can't get over that.
You are a terrible person.
Probably.
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
Wait, is that your last one? That is. So
Yep.
and that is all of our waifus and husbandos that we could come up in 20 minutes. We do have what is it? Honorable mentions list that we want to share with you. David, what is your honorable mentions husbandos? Like you can just say both of them. You
My
don't have to
most
go.
honorable
Well,
is
wait, hold on, but
mention.
don't go into detail. Just like say the names and where they're
Okay.
from, and that's it.
My most honorablest mentions is Bon Clay from One Piece, the realest motherfucker you have ever done see. The second most honorable mention is Reagan from Mob Psycho 100. Why? Because he is a real one. Although he is a charlatan, he does in fact care about people.
Wait, the master, the one that's teaching the
Yeah,
kid.
Reagan. Yeah, or is it Regan? I don't remember.
Also, wait, hold on, David. All of like the husbandos and waifus on your list, what do you have with people who have like the darkest past? Like all these people be traumatized. Like, are
You
you
don't
okay?
understand, Lise. I can fix them. I can fix them.
Okay. You don't see the red flags. Okay. Okay.
The what flag?
All the red flags.
I don't know what's that.
All the, all the signs that something is going on deeper than the eye can see.
I don't get it.
Anyway, moving on, because I
Red
would
is a pretty
need.
color, and you can't tell me otherwise.
No, shut up. But no, for reals, in IRL, please do pay attention to the red flags of other people. Don't be like David. Um,
I am the goofiest of
my
goofers.
my honorable mention, I just wrote down this one because it happened to be the one that was on Netflix. It's Nolan Booth from Red Notice. And really, I just kind of want to specify that it's just any character played by like Ryan Reynolds because he's plays very similar characters and they're all like super witty and funny. But this one in particularly also happens to be rich. And yeah. Yeah. Oh wait, my other one is Flynn Rider. He is a husbando, a real husbando. Yeah, like he just yeah. I mean, I'm not, we're not supposed to describe them. Yeah, wait. Flynn Rider from Tangle. Like if you guys didn't know, you should.
That's a solid pick. That's a solid pick. I respect that. I
Uh,
respect that.
of course. Except he's smolder. I'm like, no, no. It's kind of
It's cute that he thinks it works.
yeah, it is, but no. I think if you try to do that, if we ever got into like an argument or something, I'd just be like, "Get out of my face!" Like, no, I
That has
don't. That
never
doesn't
once
work
worked,
me.
and you know it. I know.
Yeah, yeah. All right. What's your honorable mentions in waifus?
Oh, I only picked two. I thought it was only two, just like two in general,
Oh,
and they just happen to be both men. Well, I
okay.
mean, Bon Clay is a they them,
Yeah.
not to be disrespectful or anything. That's all I got.
Okay. Well, then I will go with my waifu honorable mentions. First one is Shuri from Black Panther. Intelligent, sexy, good looking.
She was all right.
Strong. I like her. Okay, she's funny. And the next one was Hermione Granger from Harry Potter. Very
From the
intelligent.
books or the movies, because that's two completely different characters.
Not completely. It's just in the movies. She's they. I guess they don't go as in depth with her character, but I will kind of say both because I love Emma Watson. She's so cute and sexy, and I love her. So yeah, and in the books, Hermione is like just very, very intelligent, and it's just you know. I think that the one thing that I just remember about Hermione is that, like, I'm just going to bed before either of you get us expelled. Or like,
No
yeah,
worse. No,
that was her
before you
worst.
either
Like being
get killed
expelled.
or worse, expelled.
Expelled. Yeah, and I can identify with that. But
You
yeah. So
absolute nerd.
Hermione would be my. I am a nerd. My other waifu. Now my question is for everyone out there: what is your top three husbandos and waifus? Um, please write them in the comments. Share with us. We would like to geek out with you as well. And if you're curious as to who would my anime husbandos and waifus would be, you can check out the Mind Brain Movies episode on this, and you will find out. David, any last thoughts before I do the end? I'm really hungry. I want to go eat now.
Yes, yes. Remember, everybody, this is for shits and giggles. Obviously, there is no right or wrong answer, but just keep in
Serious,
mind.
Loki. Loki's always the right answer.
No, no, just keep in mind that all your waifus are trash.
People need to know why you're saying that.
No, they don't.
Listen, listen.
They just have to understand I am always objectively correct.
David, I said Mulan and Astrid, and you said, yeah, I agree with those.
Yeah, I just have better waifus. I may agree with you. I just have better waifus.
Anyway, point being, yes, this is just for fun, a fun little list of things we wanted to do, geek out with you guys. So yeah, share your fun little list with us, and you can become part of our community by subscribing to our channel, by sharing all the things, checking out all other videos. Our socials have a lot more content where we talk about all kinds of things that are like geek culture related, and also mental health in a fun way, I think. I also try to do lots of memes. I don't know how funny they actually are, but some of them are kind of relatable. So yeah, check them out. Also, we do have a Patreon now. Um, I do a lot of panels and collaborations with other geeky mental health professionals. So I and you know how I was just thinking about how expensive it is to do these things, because I'm like, $20 here a month, like $5 there a month, and it's just, yeah, it can be quite a lot. So we really appreciate it. Like, Psychology for Geeks is a nonprofit, so all the money sort of like just goes back into Psychology for Geeks. So we appreciate all your support. If you cannot help financially, you can help by watching, by subscribing, by commenting, by liking. All of that is actually also helpful. So yeah, don't forget to do that. You can follow us at Psych for the number 4 geeks on pretty much every social media. And you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, Psychology for Geeks. And we shall see you on the next video, which I have no idea what it would be. It could be an interview, it could be a panel, it can be another fun video like this, or it could finally be another episode of me reacting to reading One Piece. I don't know. It could be all of that, or any of that, or none of that. I don't know. Thank you so much for making it to the end and geeking out with us. And don't forget to wait. Any last words, David?
I already gave my last words. All your
Oh,
waifus are trash.
oh, well. Anyway, what what was I saying? uh, as the last thing, don't forget to reframe and re-enchant your life. Bye. David said bye.